on what happened? Okay, yeah, let's go for it. Your name?
I'm Greg.
Greg?
Uh-huh.
Nice to meet you. And your wife?
Sherry.
Greg and Sherry. And you guys were where?
That's 393 North Bestview Drive.
393 North Bestview Drive. So you guys, of course, the night it happened, there was, the stories I've heard is there was very little warning.
This is exactly what happened. It was 11:30 at night. We were sleeping, and I heard some yelling and stuff, and all of a sudden a horn honked, repeatedly. And I looked out the window, which faced that hill was on fire a couple of alleys away, and it just scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
So I just got up, put my pants on, and got my wife up. She's not in very good shape. We got her in the car, and we just got the hell out of there.
Got out of there?
Yeah,
How long was the wait getting out? How was the evacuation?
There was nobody in front of me, nobody back of me, and we got on to where you get off 18 onto 101, and all we saw was brake lights.
Okay.
From that on, from there on, and everything was stopped. So I got nervous and turned around, went back the other way over to Pacific City. I wanted to get to the beach.
Yeah, be near water, right? I mean, that's an easy one to.
Because I knew it was coming. I mean, I'm looking out my window, just right there. The hill was, on fire.
Right.
I've seen a fire like that.
It's a sight to behold when you see an entire hill. I mean, and you've been here how long? How many years?
25.
45 years.
25 years.
25 years. Okay. What have you been back? Have you been back to your property yet to see? You have. Okay. What was the feeling when you got back?
Well, it was that night when that happened, and it was about 8:30 or 9 o'clock the next morning. We come back, and fire truck stuff are all right there at Echo Mountain Field. Starting to go up. But
yeah.
There wasn't anybody doing anything as far as, that we could see was right there at the road. They had stopped and straightened up poles or cutting, moving trees around and stuff. They led us on through, and we went and got our telephones and medications and stuff.
Yeah.
And my neighbors, I saw my neighbors was home, but we slowed up where we could load up and took off and went over to a friend's house over tribal housing over here.
Yeah.
And by that evening, everything was, back in the blaze and stuff.
Yeah, Jesus. So you guys have just been through the ringer on this. How is your wife holding up health-wise?
She got breathing problems and all that stuff.
She have her medication though?
Yeah, we got.
Okay. Is there? So I can tell you, thousands of people are going to see this interview because of my connections to storm chasing and around the world, and people want to hear. What's the one thing you would tell them that they're probably not hearing on the news, or probably not getting, that you experienced that you'd want the world to hear, good or bad?
Places, that say we're covered, and we pay insurance and take care of that issues, and you just don't know what the hell you got until you're, faced with it.
Yeah.
It scares the hell out of me because I'm, we're not able to take care of stuff.
Right. What can people do to help? Right now, if people see this and they want to help you and your wife, what could they do to help?
Just knowing what the hell to do when something like this happens. We don't know what the hell to do. You're
not even sure. You're still in a state of shock right now. Okay. Well, Greg, I'm very grateful for you giving me this time to interview.
I wish I could do more. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you.
I got your number.
Yeah, you got my contact information. You call me if you need anything. Your wife needs anything. Any of your friends need anything. And your family needs anything. Anybody in Otis. That lady we just saw, Tammy. That interesting. I saw. She's the first person I saw when I first started. Gave her some cash. And I don't want to glorify it at all. She, I'm here to help. So.
I've known her for a long time.
Okay.
And David, he's here. I've known him for 20 years. He's worked at the casino, and his place is flat.
Yeah.
It's on the other side of 18.
Yeah,
You know,
I saw those
fired
places.
up the river
And we got a whole, yeah. I saw those places that went up that road. There was like 20, or a good 12 to 15, maybe 20 of them just right in a row off the other 18.
Kitty, she's disabled. And I worked with her.
Do you know of anybody that's right now going without that I could be pointed to go help? Do you know anybody that's without medication, they're without food, they're without money?
Not exactly.
Nothing right now?
You know,
Okay. So if you do, you'll call me.
I would.
Okay.
You know, I would, and you're right in the middle of. You know, you got,
I'm here.
You got Tammy here, and
This is ground zero for survivors being here. I feel like I've seen a lot of people in the hallways, and I've talked to, and a couple of people from Detroit even.
and you see, we know each other too. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Been around Otis for 20 years.
20 years.
25 years.
That's a long time. I mean, you see people, you see whole families be raised. You see places get built. You see, I don't want to overstep my bounds, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. And I want to thank you.
See one forest fire, and it's
Yeah.
all over with.
I know.
I don't know. I've never seen one. So
You know,
thanks for talking to me.
absolutely. And I'm going to tell you, I was 1 week removed. I was down in St. Charles, Louisiana for the hurricane, and we were embedded. We thought we were going to be there 2 weeks on that parking structure because we were told it was going to be a 20-foot surge. So we prepared with food, water, you know, and I remember feeling like this is what it feels like to be. And then a week later, I watched my home state, and I got burnt. I got chlorine burned, so I couldn't come out here immediately, and I had to wait for the smoke to lift. But I'm just grateful to be out here. I'm grateful you're telling your story. I know this is tough. You have all my contact information. Something's going to happen at some point, and if you need something, I'll be here. I'm going to go to Otis now. I'm going to go. I got some information for people about soup kitchens and how to get sandwiches, and so I'm going to start doing what I can to help people there, because what's happening is your generation, the retirees, they have the insurance, they're getting displaced and put, but at the end of the day, they don't have the money to eat at these restaurants that are made for tourists. They don't have somewhere to prepare their meals. So right now, it's like you guys have already been through the worst, and then to be hungry, I mean, you couldn't add a layer of shitty to it more than that. So, excuse my French, but
Okay.
I'll go ahead and get out of here, and
You know, I got the Confederate tribes of Grand Ronde. They're helping me.
They are?
I know.
bless the tribe's heart. Yeah. Okay.
Things are happening.
Things are happening.
We're just nervous and scared all the time about
Well,
call the insurance company. They
yeah.
tell you,
and you don't have this, or your coverage stops at that, or and you don't. How do you know that stuff? You know, is it like a test driving a car? Can we have a fake fire so I can test out how good you really are for me? You know what I mean?
We just bought a car from Chuck Colvin's Ford. And,
Chuck Colvin?
Yeah, Chuck Colvin's Ford, and had insurance on it, car shield, and all that crap that they say is going to keep you going. Well,
We'll find out, right?
it's not.
Oh, it's not.
They want money. You know?
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see what we can do. I appreciate it. We'll get you back up to your wife. There's Tammy right now.
Yeah.
Guys, these guys are, you know, we're in tough times out here, guys, and I need you guys' help to help these people. So if you can click on the link on the bottom, as you see, you're hearing it straight from the horse's mouth out here what they're running into. So, you know, I'm not going to turn the camera around, but there's a whole bunch of people up here that are survivors as well. So I'm going to chat with them. I'm going to be out here again today, day 5. So whatever you guys can do to help these people, I appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.
Well, thank you.